Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone in their summer suits as well. You and JT King all in summer suits there. Summer is it?
Yes, they didn't tell me.
I know that you're all matching, which is wonderful.
I thought I was going to stand out.
No, you did, of course. The singing, of course. Last time we saw you, 2 weeks ago, doing the Eurovision Song Contest, 300 million people watched that. Were you terrified?
How many are we now?
Oh, nearly that. Were you terrified of doing that? Presenting?
Maybe I should say yes, because it doesn't work when I say no.
Well, you can say whatever you like. If you weren't nervous, that's fine by me.
You know, it doesn't really affect me that much, to be honest. There may be other things that make me nervous, but you know, you respond to the camera and to an audience, and whether there are 300 million or 50 people watching, you're dealing with a coffee table and a little group of people that are watching what you're doing, you know.
And 300 million, but no.
Yes,
the Eurovision, in this country, and I know this comes as no surprise to you because you've lived in this country for years, although you don't now, the Eurovision is seen as a little bit of a joke, a bit of a...
Well, no, completely.
Oh, OK. I was being polite. How do they take it in Norway? Is it seen the same way?
The same, yeah. I think it has the same image wherever you go, really, yes.
Do you think it could ever change? Do you think it's an important thing, though?
I don't know. I think the show can change, yes. Which I think it probably ought to. What you're dealing with, and the task that kind of interested me with, in doing the show, when I was asked, I thought, this is the last thing I would want to do, and I tried to scream no, you know. I was drafted, you know, because Norway won it, and I'm still Norwegian, and... But what appeals to me with it is the fact that you are... it's the European community, or the community of European countries, not necessarily the EEC or the, you know, but that's what it is, and to have this community go from the conference tables and kind of gather around the coffee table is quite important, I think, and interesting.
Well, music is important. Europop, that's how, in some ways, a-ha was seen, a very pop band. A-ha were huge. I mean, millions. I learnt that, was it 1 million plays of Take On that you just sung on the radio station, 20 million albums you sold, #1 all over the world with that, and for years you were huge. Do you miss all of that? Do you miss the a-ha days?
No, I don't miss them, but I also enjoyed them, you know, but I've had them, you know. So they belong to a period for me and for some people out there as well, and we should let them belong to that period and not try and... I'm not saying that the three of us will never record again. That is probably likely to happen, I think, at some point. But what has been, and I don't want to wake that up again. It's fun to do this type of thing. That's fine, but it's nothing to do with, you know, with those days, really.
So in a way, you're closing that book, and you're now going to your solo career.
It's not up to me to close it. Even it's closed.
Oh right, okay.
You know.
We've just closed that.
Yes.
No more. We will not mention it. But so solo.
On a positive note, though, I mean, because there's a lot of enjoyment in there, a lot of hard things to deal with as well. You know, the backside of it is, you know, is certainly as big as the front.
Right. Boasting again, then, are we? Right, thank you. I don't really know what to answer to any of that. So you are out there now on your own. You're launching your solo career. Yeah. Yes. And Morten Harket, you are going to be singing for us again later on, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, depends on how quick you are with the show.
Same length as usual. Yeah. Around 10 o'clock, you'll be singing for us again.
Oh, I'll be back then.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Morten Harket! Now, my next guest went from kidnapped victim to take live here at 9 o'clock on Channel 4. Thank you to my guest this week. Wonderful Laura Dern, Patty Hurst, of course, Julian Clary, JTQ, and I think Julian will be very pleased about this. Ladies and gentlemen, Morten Harket. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Heaven's not for saints. You only have one cup. Now you filled it up. Let it go, babe. Just let it go. It's a dim-lit path ahead. The road is wide, but your eyes are red. Let it go, babe. Just let it go. Child of brother, my brother, look around you. The night is calling you close to the edge. Who knows the distance when the light fades away.
Well, next Sunday, Gabby's show is at the slightly earlier time